Ma'am.
Oh, don't encourage her, mister, please.
Smiley.
Right.
Mr. Smiley, my name.
Nice name. Like, you should give it a try.
Why, thank you, Mr. Smiley.
Dad's just like lying there. Can't you just wait at least until we're gone?
Well, Jack said...
Said what, Mom? Jeepers, you're such a flirt. No shame. You got no shame, you never did.
I don't believe it.
What?
Look on his hand, on his right pinky.
Mom! How could you? That was supposed to be mine.
Says you! He gave Gran's ring to me for when I get married.
He didn't give it, and it's not gonna happen. He promised me, and you're too homely.
Stop it, girls. Talk about shameless. Show some respect. Jack said...
What? Jack said what?
You girls behave. Jack said...
Like we care. I don't even believe this.
What do you think you're doing?
Sit back. You know he promised me.
Excuse me, but...
Keep a safe distance, Mr. Smiley. For safety's sake.
Thank you, ma'am, but I must ask you, ladies, to be more careful around the coffin. It's a rental.
You're kidding.
He's not kidding. Jack said...
That's just cheap, Mom.
Oh, cool, Mom. Real cool. Since when do people rent their casket, mister?
Smiley, mister.
Smiley, I got it. So what do? Just tip it over and dump him in?
Your mother purchased a more reasonably priced model for the internment.
Reasonably priced. Cheap.
It's the top of our traditions line. Solid pine, not veneer.
Very quaint and tasteful.
And cheap.
Inexpensive. Excuse me.
What's with the texting, Mr. Smiley? Oh, you're a piece of work.
I'll be nice.
We live in a grain community. It keeps me busy.
Too phone busy? Town's not that great.
No, it's not. This one's for my broker. Excuse me.
Oh, his broker. How cheap is the traditions line anyway, Mom?
Inexpensive. Don't say cheap. $14.95 and a bargain. Hey, I'm so glad you could come.
So who's this woman, Rose? Do you know her?
No. Mom seems to. Guess there's just one way to find out.
Girls, I want to introduce you to Miss Dahlia Lane, a very special and very wonderful friend.
How do you do? Pleasure's mine.
I'm Violet.
Very nice to meet you. Please call me Dolly.
I'm Rose.
And nice to meet you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
So you knew Dad?
Not really. We just met once.
Dolly and I were roommates in college until I met your dad and I left school.
Between junior and senior year, it was sad. For me, I mean. Your mother and father were very happy, I know.
Thank you, Dolly.
Yeah, cool. But not a good time to be here, Dolly. We were just trying to understand why Dad's got his mom's wedding ring on his pinky. He promised it to me.
Excuse me, he promised it to me.
Jack said...
And why is he holding a cell phone? That is so dumb!
He loved that cell phone, especially the flashlight, once he learned about that shaky thing.
Okay, great.
Look, we can figure out later who Dad wanted to give Graham's ring to. But what's it doing in there with him, Mom? Why?
Well, Jack said...
Oh, boy.
Let me finish, please. I have a right to be happy. Your dad wanted me to be happy, and I'm happy with him holding it, the ring, and he's going to keep the phone. phone.
Oh, so Dad's just holding it. You're not going to bury it.
Inter. The correct term. Excuse me.
Thank you. Now, put out. Buy some more stock, why don't you?
So you are planning to keep it above ground. Am I right?
Of course. I'm not that foolish.
So, now we can go step by step until we all agree Dad wanted me to have it.
Jack said,
We know what Dad said!
the first of my precious flowers who find their true love will have my mother's ring, just like every day she gave her true love to me.
That line's from that stupid movie. What's it called?
Don't look at me. I just know it's corny as Kansas. But I'm the oldest, so it's mine. Odds are.
No, you're the ugliest. So it's mine, no question.
I want to say something, girls.
Jack said.
No, this is an I say. And I say it's mine because I found my true love.
Oh, Mom, him?
I'm available.
Thank you, Jack. You're always my best man. Rest well, old friend. Dahlia Lane, this is for you. If you'll have me, I wasn't sure you'd come.
I'd say you can't imagine how long I waited for your phone call, Daisy. Except you know exactly. And you know I could never stay mad at you.
Thank you.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, hold that phone. You're lovers?
No.
Not yet.
We were.
Boy, howdy. Did not see that one coming. Oh, okay, texting.
No, just no.
Did Dad know?
No. Give me that.
No, you can't have it. Yes, your dad knew about it. He knew how much I loved you, darling.
And he knew how devoted you were to him and to these girls. And when I met Jack at the hospital just before he died, I told him how sorry I was for having the stupidest idea I ever had.
Sure was. Dating men, just so we'd be sure.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to get pregnant.
Violet, close your ears.
Oh, too late, Mom. You celebrate your anniversary just about 6 months before my birthday. It's always the same one as my age.
I was sure after your mother's call that your dad had suffered through a cold, long, sad marriage, but he thanked me for it. Told me Daisy was the best friend he ever had. That Daisy was the truest heart, a good wife to him, even when longing for me. I'm so sorry about that dumb idea, Daisy.
Wasn't that dumb? Jack was a good man, and I had these two girls.
Oh, wait, explain to me how number 2 fits into this picture. I'm dying to know.
Well, your father was always very good to me, and we'll leave it at that.
Yes, we'll leave it at that. I accept your proposal, Daisy Pearling. I waited so very long to hear it, and I'm sorry, girls, for the suddenness of all this, but just remember, your father always believed that you girls were the sweetest blossoms that Mother Nature ever grew.
Yeah? Well, this rose has thorns. Big time. Give that to me, Mom.
No, won't you listen to yourselves? That wasn't just dumb. It was a cruel thing to say to a dying man.
But Jack said.
Oh, I don't care what Jack said. No mother and I is marrying a girl.
Say you.
It's not right.
Says who?
Look, Dolly, why don't you just take your act someplace where it's wanted?
I want it. I want it.
Well, wait a
and look at all this immorality.
But it's legal.
Oh, don't get technical. Give me that ring.
No! What gives you special rights, huh? To live any way you want? And we just have to accept it?
It's called the 14th Amendment. It's not special rights, it's human rights.
Please, ladies, be careful. Just step away from the rental, okay? Please? Give me the U.S. Constitution for $500, please, Alex.
What'll the neighbors think?
Who cares what the neighbors think?
I do. How am I going to get married if my mom's a... Yeah, I can't even say it, but everyone knows it.
You want to get married? Get a life and stay out of ours.
But Mom, think about us.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. You didn't miss much. Skipping that kid business, darling.
Okay, fine. We won't play nice. Last chance to give up the ring before we get physical.
Bring it, baby.
Easy, sweetheart. Which doesn't become you.
Oh, you!
I'm just saying.
Whose phone?
Gotta be Dad's. It's coming from the casket.
That's his ringtone. I don't recognize it.
Just another thing to fiddle with. He changed it 2 or 3 times a day. Forget what it was and missed a lot of calls.
Oh, it's creeping me out.
I'll get it. Hello? Yes. Thank you. You're too kind. Yes, of course. Goodbye. Jack said he gives his blessing, and he wants you two to back off and knock it off, all right? Please.